What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ace here, back with another video. And today we have fake masculinity with General Zay. Shout out to my boy. If you don't know him, I would highly suggest you subscribe to him. Very smart young guy, wise, just like how I like to be, right? Um and yeah, uh this this topic I really want to discuss on because I've seen a lot of fake masculinity. Now, what is fake masculinity to me? Someone betraying to be this egotistic person, right? Trying to be more prideful and more hard and more like just you know what I'm saying, than like the last guy or what they used to be, right? And we see this a lot in gangsters, hood guys and stuff. They the way they talk and all this and that and stuff, right? We seen it all. The person who has the most, has the fakest energy in the room. And I experienced that dealing with people and stuff in my life, and with work and stuff like that. So a lot of here what he's going to say is I'm going to be able to relate to, and I think a lot of people will. So before we get into that, make sure to like and subscribe, comment, and all that stuff. I have been kind of late on the reactions lately and stuff like that, but I will constantly keep continuing to upload and find that, that passion, because I have been kind of lazy a little bit too. So bear with me. But let's get into the video.
All fake. They're in survival mode, so they don't want to make real connections. All they want to do is see what they can get from you. People raised on love will do anything for you, but people raised on survival will do anything to you. They pay.
Nah, facts, bro. Facts. Like, man, I how many times I didn't like sat up there, bro. I remember like working at my job, bro. Like, I found out hard, bro, the hard way, that like people are only there for you when you have something that they want, right? And for me, that was me bringing like weed to work and stuff like that, and matching with people and stuff like that, and come to find out one day my own friend tried to like sabotage me, right? Or quote unquote friend tried to sabotage me by I was walking out of the bathroom and he didn't know I seen him, and the girl that we both knew, he was talking to her in the other stall for the women, right? They had the door open, he was just standing outside, and I had my headphones on. He didn't know I was listening to him, and while I was walking by, she see my face, and while he was talking to her, I heard the words of him saying, yeah, go ahead and just throw in an extra few buzz of his instead of mine. Instantly right there, bro, like that's when I knew, okay, that's how it is out here in the jungle, man. Whether you in the streets or not, and you got to be ready to like protect yourself, man. Don't be thinking everybody is just your friend and stuff, right? So she ended up doing the right thing. She didn't use too much of my job because I know how much I have in my bag and stuff. But yeah, after that day, I didn't say nothing to him. I just, kept him at a certain distance, which you should do, man. Don't always resort to violence and stuff. Is always a better way to do things, right? And he's one of those people now where it's like, I talked to him, I think like 2 or 3 days ago on the phone with some friends and stuff. He joined the call and in a little chat we had, and I kept it cool and stuff, but I never forgot about what he did to me, right? So that's something to give you a perspective on.
Pay attention to body language.
That nobody's, not everybody's meant to be your friend, and not everybody's for you.
Mannerisms, just to see if you soft or you an easy lick.
Right. See, yeah, he thought I was an easy lick, exactly like he said. It's crazy, bro. So
person, you have to study evil. And that's exactly what we're going to do today, using the 48 laws of power. Law 2, never put too much trust in friends.
Damn, Leon.
Yep, see?
The way
Yeah.
you chatting is like you scared of that something. I ain't scared of that. I hear what you saying, Leon, but if a nigga was all in my face, I wouldn't be looking for another nigga to handle it.
I ain't looking for another nigga to handle it. Watch this. I sold that nigga 2 gift cards with no bread on that shit. Do I look like I'm scared of him?
I was about to say, cause that nigga pussy. You let this Leon catch.
And wow, instigating, like look at that, bro. Like that's the type of stuff I be around, bro. That trust me, like all you have to do, like if you're like me, I'm a person that just sits back and just sees stuff for what it is. If you could do that, bro, just take take a friend that you have and just take 5 minutes to just sit back, watch what they actually saying to you and stuff like that, and you'll start to really realize, damn, is this person really my friend? Are they really there for me? you know, like you start to question a lot of things because everybody's, you know, everybody's different. You have some people that really are self-aware of themselves, and you have some people that's just in the crowd, that's just there with everybody else, just a freaking, you know, empty bucket. That's all that's running through their head is just an empty bucket, just filled with nonsense, right? And look at this guy. He's instigating. He knows what he's doing. He's purposely, you know, telling his friend this and that, gaslighting him, and now he's going to gaslight the ops, right? Watch out for these type of people, bro. They don't care about nothing but themselves. They play the middleman. This is why no one likes a middleman.
You for another $200? Who the fuck you hear that from? Yo, that nigga was bragging about that shit. What? Yeah, this nigga running around talking about he hit you with 2 bogus giffies, so I'm tight cause you my man.
See, look, lying. My man.
I can't be fighting this shame battles. That nigga talking wild shit about how he ain't scared of you. Nah, this nigga crazy.
And this type of stuff happens in the streets, and people don't know it. Like this type of, I didn't see this type of stuff in the streets, you know. And it's like you would think your homie is your homie until, you know, you tell him you tell him what you did to old boy, and you know, there you go, you get caught in that jam.
You really trying to violate?
People who play both sides are not your friends. Nobody that has real love for you is gonna stand next to somebody who they know don't like you. Stop telling me what they said about me. Tell me why they feel comfortable telling you.
Facts.
If you see your friend with your enemy, both of them are your enemy. One openly and one secretly. Always find the instigator in your circle and cut them off. Instigators are not loyal to anyone but themselves.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. He went back to like dude. The dude stole from him. He didn't told the dude went back and told him what happened. Whoop the whoop. And now he didn't created something like.
Be like, oh, if that was me, I wouldn't take that. Or anybody who acts like they understands both sides, cut them off because that's instigating too.
Facts.
Law number 4. Always say less than necessary.
Stay there. Don't move.
Oh, damn. They busting back.
What's going on with you, man?
Brody got hit in the leg.
Ice on
Tough.
Do something, B. You better handle yours. Yo, Leon, what's good, family? Yo, guess who I just ran into? This nigga Shane. That nigga just got popped in the leg. This nigga walking around looking all vulnerable and shit. Yo, if anybody did want to get that nigga,
wow.
Perfect time. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, shout out to this clip. I haven't seen that in a while, but yeah, that is insane. That like you know, you're supposed to be friend calls your main op and tells them, hey, yeah, bro just got all his sack ran through. Like he can't do nothing right now. Oh, word, we coming through. Crazy how that works, huh?
That's why you gotta watch who you talking to. That's why Machiavelli said, never tell a person everything. You might
Facts.
be educating the
And shout out to sorry for all the pausing, but shout out to Machiavelli, bro. I've been reading and I gotta get back to it, but I've been reading and studying all that stuff, bro. Like it has changed my perspective on society, like in my psychological and understanding of people for sure.
When you talk to someone, you gotta
highly recommended.
Checking what spirit is attached to them. Are they really happy for you?
Damn, Shooter Shane. Look like you need some more lessons when it comes to this robbing shit, Billy the Kid.
See, this...
I would have popped him right then and there. I ain't gonna lie. I would have popped him in the shoulder. Like, what you mean?
Is an insult, but he's masking it as a joke. If you have a friend who insults you jokingly when you lose, that's not your friend. Because when you was winning, it was hurting them. Ignoring red flags will get you erased off the map. Law 26. Keep
Facts.
your hands clean.
What homie look like?
He's some little short, dark-skinned dreads. Yo, you bought the grip?
You know what this is, nigga. You ain't no fucking fool, nigga. You ain't no fool. What else you got? I don't got nothing, man. Yes,
you see? Setting up his soul
best friend to get robbed.
If
insane.
you knew how often it is, people get took off the map by people they know.
They know. Yep. Yeah. A lot of people think other people get taken off the map because, you know, somehow the ops then found them or this person had, you know, got the jump on them. No. A lot of times, bruh, like it be the I forgot the saying goes, but you know, the people who love you or supposedly love you, right? They are the ones that will drag you down. The guys that you stand on the block with that you known since you was 12, 10 years old will be the same niggas who, as soon as you get 20 years old, 30 years old, you know, even 18 or, you know, even young 18 will have you set up, will, you know, tell all your business to a female, to another person, to another man for, you know, whatever reason, just because they feel like, you know, oh, he's getting big, he's leaving me behind, or he's, you know, changed for this and that reason. They will take you off the map. We see this in gangs, right? And gangs all the time in movies, right? Where the rapper becomes successful, he leaves that hood life alone, and then what happens? That gang comes back to find somebody bigger and better than them to take you off the map.
You wouldn't put too much trust in friends, bro. I'm telling you. You gotta understand, friends don't exist. They learn you to burn you. They learn you to burn you, so don't tell them anything. A lot of the times, your friends will learn you to wear the costume of you.
Facts.
Then discredit everything that they learned from you in order to burn you alive. Everybody is only your friend or for what they could benefit from you, whether that be your money, your time, your mindset. Yo, listen,
yeah.
After studying psychology, you will realize everything is that deep. Now watch this, pay attention. Law 20, do not commit to anyone.
You know I know, right? And you was supposed to be my
Just because a hang out with you every day don't mean he give a
about yep.
You had me eating, so we was good.
And it's like it's crazy. It's like I said with my story, right? I was bringing in the I was matching with people at my job, you know. Basically, that's considered, you know, a valid thing, right? Everybody's like, oh, happy, this and that, whoop the whoop. I was letting people, you know, even get like a few extra nuggets. It got to that point, and I realized that I was doing too much at some point, so I stopped bringing my stuff to work. I started, you know, being like, hey, look, I can't smoke right now, whoop the whoop, this and that. People go to acting funny. They go to getting mad. They go to testing you. They go to try to pull in your car. Trust me, I didn't have all that tested, bro. Like all that tested. I didn't have my, you know, all damn near my manhood tested at that job, you know, behind stuff like that. And you have to be willing to defend yourself and just stand on that no. Or people will, you know, try the curse. And trust me, and some people, they don't do it forcefully. It ain't like, oh yeah, like give me that on bullying you, right? No, people will do it in subtle ways. They will, you know, they will make backhanded comments. They will say something about you that's not true and spread a rumor. And then, you know, I didn't have females come behind me and told me like, oh, why, you know, I heard about this and that, woo the whoop. They will try anything just because you tell them no. So you got to be ready to just stand on that and just keep quiet and then watch your back at the same time, bro.
But once that stopped, you became something to eat. You was food, you stupid mother. I would like to report murder. Yeah, I have the name. It's Shane Jackson.
Wow,
yeah, and
snitching on him.
You guys be really careful because he's known to carry a gun. He's armed and dangerous and still at large. All right, no, I would like to remain anonymous. I don't want to give any names.
Brother, if you're not going to believe anything I say in this video, that's fine. But I need you to believe this. Real love does not exist. I'm trying to tell you that, bro. People are only your friends based on what you have to offer. A fake friend might just be friends with you just because you got a car. So you could take him from A to B. Or he know you got the two mans, you got all the girls. It's always something in that friendship that keeps y'all together. They're not loyal to you. They're loyal to their need of you. That's why he said, you had me eating good. But once it stopped, you became something.
It's just like me. I had the weed, so we were smoking good. What happened? I cut that off. Oh no, you gotta go, bro. I can't get high off of your shit. I gotta use my own weed to get high. Yeah, nigga, that's how it is. How it's supposed to be. And every day I'm not supposed to be giving you this and that. I'm not supposed to be making sure you're fed. I'm not your mama. I'm not your dad. Like what? You know, and that's what tears me up with people. It's that like I go about my day, bro. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I'm not giving nobody nothing. You know, I don't go in somebody else's pockets and, you know, and demand I need that because I feel like our friendship benefits only for that. No, I met you because I feel like you're a cool person and I understand your personality and I understand your character and I respect it. You know, even if you are different, I respect that because you give me a different view of things of life and you show me what could be possible, right? You know, with this friendship and everything else, right? You make my life look different and that, you know, in a colorful, beautiful way that God wants us to be. But the fact that people take that and try to, you know, be like, oh man, nah, like what's love if I can't get, you know, something out of this and something out of that. No, like those type of people, keep them away from you.
If you crash
Like
your car, you
weird.
can't take your friend where they want to go, you become useless and they go find somebody else who has a car. A lot
Facts.
of the people in your circle, a lot of your so-called friends, heart ain't been tested. I don't care if you knew them for 20 years, they heart ain't been tested. Have you left a couple dollars around and see if they steal it? Can you count on them to help you without them talking about it? Like, the older I get, I'm starting to agree with women more and more that men are sassy. Because if you don't like a man, why don't you just stay away from him? A lot of men say they don't like each other, but stay in each other's faces all day. Whenever he not around, you tell me, yo, he think he all that, bro. I don't like him. Why you ain't say that when he was just right here?
No,
If that's
facts.
your
Facts. Like I didn't heard that from me from my at work. Like I how many times I didn't seen that, bro, where like somebody like I didn't had people I didn't been around, right, on talking to somebody and then somebody walks up and I don't know that person, but that person my friend might know them, right? And or not gonna say friend, but you know, acquaintance knows them, right? And when after they leave after a few 5 minutes of talking to them, you know, that person I'm talking to will just say some crazy stuff about them and I'm like, I don't, you know, call it out because you know ain't none of my business, but at the same time I'm just like, that's kind of fake though. Like, why you talking? You know what I'm saying? You showing like you like I'm taking the note. I'm taking to note that okay, if you're talking about him behind his back, that means when I get into some stuff with you or something goes on in my life, I'm expecting you to talk about me. I'm not expecting you to keep it real. Like,
mans, don't talk about him when you around me. Cause it's not gonna make me hate him. It's gonna make me not like you.
right.
Like, you don't build a bond with me talking bad about somebody else. Cause that's what women do. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta understand. Kings don't have friends. They have assets and liabilities. And they spend nights alone figuring out which is which. Now pay attention. Law 26. Keep your hands clean.
Man, me and Shane got into it. He basically said that he gonna shoot me.
What?
I'm serious, Leon. He was talking about you and how when he see you, he was gonna handle you.
Ty is using the manipulation tactic called triangulation, where he pulls a
Yep.
third party in the beef in
Yep.
hopes that the other person takes out Shane, because Ty don't want to do it himself. You have to start
Yep.
moving with the knowledge that if they can, they will. People
Yep.
who are envious of you wouldn't mind seeing you in prison. They wouldn't mind seeing you
Facts.
unalive.
Facts, bro. And you'll definitely see it, bro. When you just I'm telling you, just like if you're in a if you're in a position right now where you have, you know, someone that you know right now, right? And you just, it seems like y'all kicking it good just because you have the car or something, right? Just do a little test. Take it away from them. Just tell them like, oh, right now my car is broke down, or right now I'm down on gas. You know, you know, my wheels ain't working, or I can't really let you in my house right now. Just do, you know, or see my phone, whatever the case may be. Just do it. Just deny them for a while and see how their reaction is for the whole day, or the whole week. Really, do they talk? Do they keep talking to you? Do they keep, you know, messaging you, seeing how the car is, like, hey, is it getting fixed? Or do you need a hand? You know, and even with that, be careful, you know, because some of them will get smart enough to be like, you know, to offer help, and then they'll try to guilt trip you or ask for an exchange for that. You know, be like, oh yeah, I remember when I helped you out with this and that. If they ever bring it up, anything like that, bro, just know that they was never ever in your favor. They never did anything for free or anything out of passion and love, right? They never really cared for you. They did it because they still saw opportunity.
See, but they can't do it themselves. They trying to get you to unalive yourself because they can't do it themselves. They have to use you against you because the only person that could defeat you is you. So do not post your wins on social media. Do not show them when you're upset because they feed off information, bro. They're demons. They know they're going to hell and they mad at you because you're not going with them.
Facts.
So don't tell them nothing. That's why they gang up together, because they're weak by themselves. You don't get it? Yo, they're cowards, bro. They'll never confront you face to face. That's why they gotta say backhanded compliments. Because you are always more powerful than them. That's why they try to frame you as everything you're not. They called you a liar. They called you a cheater. They had to put you in that frame because they couldn't take the real picture of you. You shine too bright. So they thought that if they painted you as different colors of their choosing, then maybe people wouldn't see how bright you were meant to shine. So even when they painted you blue, you were the most beautiful shade of blue. When they painted you red, you shine bright like the sun. So even when they tried to dim your light, you still shine brighter than them. That's what I'm trying to show you, bro.
Facts, bro. There's always people, bro, that will try to keep yo like this. Is some people out there right now, right? That's like, maybe you like dancing, maybe you like drawing, maybe there's something you really like doing, or maybe it's just you as a person, right? Like the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you give more to life, right? Some people will see that, and instead of embracing it and accepting it, some people will find you disgust, right? Because I mean, as the saying goes, light attracts light, darkness attracts darkness. And some people, darkness, they don't want to see your light shine over that shadow, right? They don't want to see you casting those shadows out. So people will do a lot of things to keep you down, to keep that bright small.
Always try to destroy your character, because your character directly associates you with your spirit, because they want to bring that demon out of you. You can't let them do that. So when you do good and you take pride in doing good, the first thing they're gonna do is say you're doing bad. I'm telling you, they're gonna say you're doing bad. They attack character. If the hate don't work, they start telling lies. But you gotta remember this. If you weren't powerful, people wouldn't be trying to destroy your character in the first place. They wouldn't be trying to destroy your reputation in the first place. I'm telling you, bro. Yep. When you look at what they clap for, you won't be offended when they boo you. Because I'm telling you, being fake became so acceptable nowadays that,
oh my goodness,
they scrutinize you for being real. Yo, bro, they clap for BS, gang. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, look, no hate to these guys, right? Like Dean and Adrian Broner, but I mean, the stuff that you've seen, right, that they went through and they still going through, right? When they first, started streaming and stuff like that, they were going crazy, doing all types of dumb stuff, messing with all these type of women. People was feeding into it. But the moment, they started having their little breaks ups and stuff like that, and realizing, okay, we got to slow down, this and that, whoop. They saw that Broner had lost his millions. He had lost his million. He literally went broke, and no one was messing with him. No one, like, everyone left him. Oh, you broke, this and that. You're no fun no more, right? And the moment he got his millions back, the moment everybody started welcoming him back into arms, what happened? He went back to doing foolishness, and that's what people like. That's what brought the bread. That's what people came back. They like, oh yeah, he's on his foolishness again. We're back because he's toxic and I'm toxic, right? And now look at him. He's facing consequences from it. So it goes to show you, bro, like, if you see a red flag, don't become one. Facts. that's a line for 2026. If you see a red flag, don't become one. Don't become one.
Dean the Great and Adrian Broner, they clap for stuff like that. Stupidity. So when they boo you, don't pay it no mind. So keep that in mind next time you try to stoop down to somebody's level and try to match their negative energy. You're always more powerful than them. Don't forget that. I'm telling you, what I said, playing video games should have taught you that when you encounter enemies, you're going in the right direction. So keep going.
Nah, damn, I ain't gonna lie, that's hard. That is hard. Damn, yeah. Yo, if I forgot, it's a saying goes, what should call it, you know, where there's friction, there's always going to be destiny, right? And that's just what life, right, is. Like the waves, the wind, you know, life itself will push you back, will have you like an anime character, just like that, right? Like, yeah, it's gonna get that tough, it's gonna get that hard. You know, it's supposed to be that way. It's supposed to you know, in tears, angry, all of that stuff, man. But yeah, I like this video. Shout out to Journal Jose again. And you know, I hope you guys love this as much as I did. And I'll see you on the next one.